Okay, so now we're talking about how to do the text windows in the LED Center M software. So basically, the way the system works is quite simple and very interesting because when you do the text window, um, if you continue to put more information, if it doesn't fit, it will automatically make a new window for you. But for right now, let's go ahead and leave this text window alone. And let's go ahead and make a new item. So the way you make new items in your program is very easy. You press this button here, add item, and immediately you'll see a new item, which is usually a text box. This is how you can control what's shown on this item. This you either press here for text, you press here for if you want it to be a clock type of message, and you would press here for temperature if you have the sensor installed in your sign, and here is the file for pictures and videos. So for example, if we wanted to have a picture of this cowboy, then we would click that picture, and as you can see here, it immediately shows it on the screen. So these are the four options you have for items: text windows, time, temperature if you're so equipped, and files, which are photos and animations and videos. So let's go ahead and take a look at the videos. The way the videos work is simple. Here's the file, and you can also, if you want to change the file, you press open again, and you can select another picture, and you'll see the picture right there. So basically, if you want to open an editing software to edit the picture, you can press here and it'll automatically open the editing software to change colors or do whatever. But here you have the effect. You could do random. You can do any of our 68 different effects, or you can just simply leave it in random for it to show a different type each time. And here you would set how many seconds you want it to stay. Uh, this is if you want to inverse the color, and speed usually is the lower the number, the slower it will show up on the screen as far as the effect. The other thing that you have to note is the mode. Here you have different ways of showing the image. So you can do stretch, which is the one we use the most. You can also zoom. If it's too stretched out, it will zoom it. And here you have also center and tile, which is if you want to tile the image. But most of the time you'll be using zoom or stretch. For this one, let's go ahead and use stretch so it fills the full sign. Now you'll notice this is the SmartLED 80 by 80. Usually when you click here, you'll have many other types, and you're gonna base the number is actually the pixels, the height and the length. So you will be using the number type of sign based on your display. This is just for sample use. And here you can review the picture, review the pages that you've made on your display. If you want to add another one, you would simply click on add item again. And this is the add item when you directly want to add an image. So for example, if we wanted to add this image right away, then you would just go ahead and it will add that image immediately. So let's put here another message in the second text window, and we can put specials for today, and we'll click here for center. Oh, we need to highlight all of it and center it. And let's go ahead and one interesting thing here for text is you can also set the row spacing. So if you click row spacing and you change the offset, you could see that you can adjust how close it is from the top, And you can also adjust how far the letters are from each other. That's 40, which is too much. Maybe something like a 10 is too little, so maybe we can do like a 20. So here you can see different ways so you can fill up the screen fully. And once you finish all the text and information and photos that you want to put, you can preview using this button here. So when you click preview, you'll see this whole part will shut down, and you'll be looking here in the preview window at exactly what's going to be sent to the sign. So there you have it. That's how you can make a message on your Smart LED sign using the Smart LED M software. When you're finished previewing it, you click stop, and then the drop down window comes up again. Now, two important notes you have to keep in mind. If you change the location of the pictures in your program, you will see that the pictures don't show up anymore. That's because the Smart LED M software it links up exactly with the location of the photos. So make sure that once you load the photos onto the software, that you do not change the location of that folder. If you do, you will have to go through the pictures and reconnect the pictures to the software. Another important thing that you should note is that if you wanted to move a certain page, all these green triangles are pages. If you want to move it up, you can use these move up and move down icons to move it up into your program, as you can see here. So you could this one could be moved down, and so on and so forth. So that's how you would relocate the different messages in your sign. And once you did all the relocation, you're of course going to have to do two things. One is save, which you will go here, file, and you'll export it. And when you export it, you want to give it a name, like for example, here we'll put Smart LED test. And then it's going to save it as an LPL file, but it will save just your instructions, not the pictures. So you click save, and then you've exported. If you ever want to import that message, you could have several different messages, and you just click your message, and it'll tell you the size of the height and the length of your sign, and it will click open to open it up, and there it is. And finally, if you want to delete a line and get rid of it completely, then you will just simply press the X button right here, the delete the item button, and it will delete it and bring everything together. Now, once you're finished, you're going to click here to send data, and it will send everything to your sign. Now, when you send it here, right now it's not going to show, but this is going to be because we haven't connected, but this is going to be your progress bar here. When it goes to 100, then your sign has received all the pictures and information you've sent to it. So as a final review, let's go through all the options. File would be a new playlist, import to open a file, and import it, export to save a file, and export the instructions. Edit is the same as add items, move up, move down. That's basically what you have here. Of course, the plain schedule, if you open that, then you're going to be able to set a schedule of which days you want these messages to show, and from what year to what year. And this is the time. Of course, the time is in military time so that there's no confusion. And here you will select the program that you want to show on the schedule. And we'll cover the scheduling more in depth in a later video. But for right now, want to show you all the options you have here with the software. Another thing is play here's preview. Send instant message is more for technical support for on our side, and program data also. And here in the settings, you can also check that your screen has the right time. So if you're showing the time on your sign by clicking this button, and when you send it to the sign by clicking this button, the time is incorrect, you're gonna want to go here and you're gonna want to click on this box, current time, and you're gonna want to click set to screen, and you'll see it say success. And this way you can be able to send the right time to your screen. And once you send it once, it'll save it on the onboard Smart LED controller. So here advanced is more for defining, this is more for troubleshooting. Everything is pretty much set up for you when you load the screens file, so you don't have to mess with the advanced settings. Language, if you want to change the language to Spanish, another language, and here you can select your default zoom for the preview window and where do you want to align it. You can send some settings to minimize the window to the system taskbar if needed, and this is if you want to shut down Windows. And here is just talking to you about how you want to show your clock and what do you want your default transition, whether it be random or if you want everything to go instant, you can also click instant and it'll save that. And usually we recommend you click here for one button, send data to screen, so that you don't have to click again. When you click send, it'll automatically send it. If not, you'll have to click another time to confirm that you want to send the program. So let's set this back to random, and let's click OK. And the last settings here is tools for your, if you want to use a tool, and the LED tool, which is used for debugging, and the find device, which is also used for debugging. And that's pretty much it. That's the software in a nutshell. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@smartledinc.com. And in the next video, we will cover scheduling and how to set up your screens for a double-sided display. Thanks for watching.